good, y'all? I'm back with another video. I just have to say this. Do not think the Father who parted the Red Seas, who did great magical acts, do not think he does not know what you need when you need it. Now, I know that this season may be a season of uncertainty. It may be a season you don't know exactly what's going to come next. It may be a season that it's hard. It's genuinely hard, and you don't have communion. You don't have fellowship with people that's like you. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. But it can genuinely get hard on this walk knowing that you are set apart. Not of the world anymore, but set apart. But do not think that the Father who parted the Red Seas, who has done so many great works, who has lifted up Jesus from the dead, do not think that Father cannot do enormous, unfathomable things in your life. Like, it's honestly, like, it's amazing what the Father can do. Like, it's amazing what he can do. And me personally, I just love the Father so much. I just love the Father so much. He has my heart. And I just genuinely pray the captives with a mustard seed of faith can be delivered salvation. But I would say, blessed is the Lord in heaven, for he can do things that you cannot even fathom, that I cannot even fathom. And it's like, I'm hearing Joseph's story come to me. Like, Joseph, and I talked about this in one of my other videos, we'll talk about it again. Joseph's story is significant in the way that there were so many obstacles. There were so many obstacles in time. There was the pit he had to deal with, his brothers who hated on him, right? And him being righteous through it all. Him being righteous through it all. But think about all of it before he actually got to the point where he was basically the co-owner of Egypt, where he was side by side with Pharaoh governing everything. Like, before he got to that point, it was so many obstacles. It was so many hurdles. Not just for anything, to strengthen him, yes. And I'm thinking of a verse right now, and I may be paraphrasing slightly, Father, forgive me. Grow not weary in doing righteousness, for you will reap a harvest. For you will reap a harvest if you faint not. Right? And I may be putting two together. I'm not fully sure. Father, forgive me for paraphrasing that verse as well as what I just said. But I might have put two together. But grow not weary and faint not, because it's like, it's very close. Like, the harvest season is closer than you think. It's closer than you think. And it's like, the enemy, he wants us to feel condemnation. He wants us to feel what the Father is not truly telling us. He wants us to feel a false reality. He wants us to conform to his false reality, right? Because on this walk with the Father, it's not going to be easy. For you're not of the world no more, so you can't just do anything anymore without feeling the conviction of the Father. You can't just do anything anymore, and you know, like, you will genuinely be guided in all of your paths. In all of your paths, you will be guided. And it's like, even what the enemy had to curse you, the Father is going to bless you with, and bless you with wisdom if you can learn from it and are willing to take the wisdom from that situation. So it's just great what the Father truly can do, because the enemy wants you to feel like this season, right? And if we look at Joseph's story very well seemed like it was the end a few times. Just think about what he felt getting thrown in a pit by his own brothers. How would you feel? Thrown in a pit by your own family, who you love, but they don't love like you do. They don't love like you do. And I think us, God's children, right, those places that has the Holy Spirit in them, his disciples, I think that's a lot of our problem a lot of the time. But you know what the enemy used to curse us, the Father used to bless us. So he knows the heart we have in us. So he knows that even everything the enemy threw at us to destroy us, he will use to make us stronger. And that's what he did in Joseph's story. The pit, the jail cell, right? Getting lied on, staying in jail, the waiting, the preparation, right? The enemy, and it's not written, but you know for a fact, for we know the enemy is here to steal, kill, and destroy. If you are a disciple of Christ, the enemy will come trying to attack you because you're a threat to the kingdom of darkness. You're a threat. You're a threat. And the enemy doesn't want you to fulfill the will of the Father in heaven. So he'll do everything he can to take you off the path and to make you curse the Lord and to make you not believe and to steal your faith and to destroy your faith, kill your peace. He'll do everything he can do, right? And that was present in Joseph's story. The enemy, which was really God blessing him. Because think about who was working through those brothers in that moment. That was not God. That was not God working through those people. But it was God working through them in the ways that he allowed the hearts to be hardened. For we know the Father can do that. He hardened the heart of Pharaoh. So he hardened the heart of Joseph's brothers. He didn't allow them to see in that moment, you know what we're doing is wrong. No, he gave them onto their wicked desires of hating their brother. He gave them onto it and hardened their heart and made it more like stone so they can fulfill God's will for Joseph. But they didn't know that in the moment. They thought they genuinely was doing a good thing. That's what the devil told them. The devil lied to them. The devil was in all of them at that moment. Right? And we got to understand and we got to know that the authority is of the Father. So he allowed the devil to come into all of these people. And he allowed the devil to, you know, basically be in their hearts, be in their minds, and them to do the evil one's will. But really what the enemy meant to curse you, the Father who used to bless you. Like, so in getting thrown in the pit, Joseph was getting strengthened, right? Had he not gotten thrown in the pit, maybe him having to endure in jail for years, maybe, you know, it would have just been harder, or maybe like you just never know. But the Father knows why he does everything he does. So it's like, it's the preparation process, you know, before the promised land. And I've said that in one of my videos, and it's very true. Before that time comes where you got to reap the harvest, it's going to be times that it's sent it, like, bring you down to, you know, just stop you from doing the will of the Father. And when you understand that, when you understand how much of a threat you are to the kingdom of darkness and how much all the enemy wants you to do is stop doing the will of the Father in heaven, when you understand that, it gives you a drive to want to keep doing the will of the Father. And when the Father sees you willing to work and willing to be his vessel, willing to be his humble host, willing to be his instrument for however he sees fit, he sees you're willing to just show up for him, he will give you his strength. You will do things you never knew you can do. You do things you never knew you can do. It's amazing what the Father can do. It truly is. It's amazing what the Father can do. He is truly your fortress. Truly. I hope this message touched somebody's heart. Just showing up, being there for the Father, just showing up. I trust you, Abba. May your will be done. The Father can do great things, and he will do great things if you trust in him. I'm out of here, y'all. I love you on the other side of this camera. I love you, D. I love you, Jesus Christ. I'm out of here, y'all.